leader of my Chicken Life podcast, and wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a wonderful day. And if you're seeing this show for the very first time and you like the show, please subscribe, like, and share, and hit that notification bell so when an episode comes out, you will be the first to know. Oh my goodness, I woke up this morning to a posting from Nacho. Oh my goodness. Can we just all agree that Nacho is one of the most handsome men in the world? Okay? I mean, Nacho Figueras, doesn't it goes with the person? Oh my goodness, I could say that name all day. But anyways, let's get to Meghan's jam. So we have had our dose of strawberry jam, and I believe, although I haven't tasted it, that it is delicious. But you know what they say, diversity. Okay, so diversity and having different flavors, really makes life more interesting. So here we have, now, drum roll, raspberry jam. And Nacho posted raspberry jam from our American Riviera orchard. And this time it's not one of 50. It is, he got, I think, 2 of 2. Okay? So I just love how Meghan unrolled these ideas. We're going to have another reveal, another raspberry jam. I don't know who it's going to be. Can you guys guess who got number 1? Because I just love the whole idea of that game, trying to figure out who got number 1, right? We know Nacho has number 2 right now in raspberry jam, and we're trying to figure out basically who got number 1. So put in the comments who you think got number 1. But Nacho posted it, and he also gave us a little glimpse of his dog. So we saw the jam and we saw his dog. So it's a strawberry, now raspberry. I'm loving it. I cannot wait for Meghan's products to come out. Now here is the kicker. Not only do we have jam, but we got a glimpse into dog treats, which was nicely packaged, just like how she packaged the jam. It has the muslin cloth around it, and it has the beautiful arrow logo on the jam. Well, we have, guess what, dog biscuits in a jar as well, nicely covered. And this one didn't have a logo on it, but we can clearly see that it is Meghan's handwriting, and it says dog biscuits, and they're brown. I'm telling you, and I could even tell you how that jar is. The jar is not smooth. It has like cylinders on it and stuff like that. Meghan has good taste, and she's sort of like, they say, it's like going back to the whole diversity thing. Meghan always incorporates different things. She keeps us guessing, and her presentations are just beautiful. I have a fly that is coming around here. I don't know why, but I'm gonna get it if it comes back around here. But it was just lovely to see that Nacho, Harry's brother from another mother, okay, posted her jam as well as her dog biscuits, and rightfully so. I think Nacho and Delphina and the kids have a couple of dogs, so rightfully so. He's a dog owner, so I should see him with dog biscuits. And the dog biscuits containers weren't labeled, like, they weren't in any numerical order. Okay, so maybe that's just one off. And yes, let's see who got number 1. So in the near future, we will be seeing another posting of Meghan's raspberry jam, and we haven't heard a lot from her. That's why I've been a little quiet as well. There isn't a lot of postings, or a lot of sightings of Harry and Meghan, so they've been very quiet. So I guess she's been cooking up some jams at the Montecito mansion. Okay, so, and I'm sure those raspberries were grown at the, is it 9 acres or 15 acres of land that the property sits on? I'm telling you, that's a vast property. So the most important thing is happening at our favorite spot, the Montecito mansion with our Duchess, okay? And princess, of course. Okay, so she's Duchess, she's princess, and nobody can take away the princess from her. She was crown princess when she was in Nigeria. Still cannot get over our Nigerian visit. Okay, so I'm waiting for more of that. There's a lot to talk about. I'm not even going to acknowledge the foolishness that people are talking about in the media, but I've been very nice and I've been sort of quiet, but you know something? You have to meet people where they are. So this summer, I'm going to have a lot of time on my hand. I'm going to have to meet these people where they are. Pound for pound. We cannot allow these people to keep saying these things about Meghan and just sit back. You have to meet it head on. And I was thinking about it a lot, and I was like, as Miss Obama said, when they go low, you go high. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. I was inspired the other day by what happened with, Marjorie Taylor Greene when she got the 6 Bs, bleach blonde, a bad body, no, bad built, butch body. Okay, so we're not going to sit back and just be like, just sitting there and taking it. We have to fight them and we have to put them in their place. And no more being nice, okay? No more being nice. It's enough is enough. Too much attack on Meghan's and Harry's marriage, on their children, and the lies that is being told about, they going back to, why would they go back to a place where Meghan almost lost her life? Why? Think about it, people. It makes no sense. And how they had a place in Cotswold in England. Meghan and them, this is not anything new. This is not new news, okay? Meghan and Harry were in the Cotswold and they had to move out of there because literally people were spying on them in the Cotswold. Okay, so nothing of that is news. People are trying to make money off the Sussexes, and I could see the Sussexes in them. They're fascinating. They're interesting people. They are young. They're people of our times. They're not stuck in 1,000 years ago history and stuff like that. So you could see Meghan, her fashion. I could see why people are interested in her and so on. But it's just the way of making money off the Sussexes. And there was another thing too that was reported about Charles wanting to see the kids in person, Archie and Lily. I almost fall off my chair when I heard that, because the thing of the matter is, if Charles did not take an interest in his own children, certainly his grandchildren, he's not going to take that of an interest in them. I could, some people may say, well, okay, then age brings reason, and as he gets older, he might have, be able to reflect. Not Charles. The fact that he kicked Harry and Meghan out of, Frogmore Cottage and claimed that he wanted it for Andrew is nothing more than a lie, okay? Charles did that because he wanted to punish Harry and Meghan because, you know, they wrote their book and they were speaking the truth. That is literally why. So there's no love, I think, in Charles's heart for anybody other than himself and then maintaining that monarchy. The only time that Charles would do something as long as it prolonged the monarchy, because that has always been his goal, to protect monarchy and to prolong it. Okay, that's all that is. That's what he's trained to do. There's no love. If he was interested in his children, he would not be, you know, he would not have destroyed his marriage and treated Diana the way that he treated her. He would have stayed a family unit and be attentive to Diana and making sure that his kids and his wife was a unit. Okay, that man is not interested in Archie and Lily, or else he would have made sure that they had a place to stay when they came to England, and a safe place. And he would not have done what he did in terms of the security situation for Harry when he travels and when he goes to England. I don't believe any of that. That is a lie that was made up by the British press. Plain and simple. Don't believe the hype, people. We need to be able to decipher what is true and what is not true. Maybe I should be talking about these things just to let people know exactly what the lies are and how to counteract it, literally. Okay, but anyways, I'll be bringing you different little stories as the day goes on. Officially, the kids and them are gone on vacation. They're still coming back for their exams, and I'm not really fully off work, but I have Monday off, woohoo, and I have Juneteenth on, which is Wednesday, so I am really happy about the week. I am going to kill you guys with contents. Well, not literally. It's good. They say when it rains, it's gonna pour, right? So I'm gonna pour on content with you guys. Okay, so oh yeah, one more thing. So we got to see Kate today with her children and William. So we got to see her, and of course, she's going through her medical issues, and she's very slender. She still has her hair, and that she's going to chemotherapy. I don't know what the chemotherapy is, if it does, just not affecting her hair and what have you, but that is something that women are always concerned about when they're going through chemotherapy. And of course the medicine definitely has advanced, so I don't know exactly what treatment she's doing. We don't even know the cancer, but she's obviously very thin, and if she looks thin like that on television, I could just imagine when I could just imagine her in real life. She must be very thin. Yes, because sometimes when I look at myself on YouTube, or when I record myself, I come across way heavier than I am. I think television or the camera puts about 20 pounds on you, so I could just imagine how thin she is. But I'm not gonna beat up on her, and stuff like that. I'm sure the Rangers, they're happy to see her and so on. And she released a photo of herself by a willow tree, I think it was, and people were saying, of course, it looks edited and so on. I don't know. I didn't really look at it up close like that, really. But for her children's sake and her family's sake, I'm happy that she's doing well. I'm sure, everybody's wishing her, good health. You don't want to see anybody, lose their life to cancer. It's just a terrible thing, plus a young mother. So that's where I am with her, but I have not really forgiven her for the things that she did to Meghan. Literally, she and the royal family literally pushed Meghan and Harry out of England, pushed Harry out of his home, and you know what they did to prevent Harry from, you know, having the security that he needs. But the thing about it is that you know, Harry is here in the United States, and he should be allowed to go back to his country anytime and feel safe there, regardless of whether we think that he should never go back to England or not. That is his prerogative. That is his choice to make, whether he wants to go back, you know, and visit and do whatever errands or, you know, engagements that he has to do over there. It is his homeland. That's where he was born, and we cannot tell him to go or not to go. Preferable, I really think that that place is an unsafe place for Harry and Meghan, but at the same time it is their decision to make, you know. There's a lot of lies out there about Harry wanting to get a place in England because he's homesick here. California is the most beautiful place. The weather is always perfect. The weather is always perfect in California. When you, I'm not saying anything about England, but it's a wet and dreary place, okay? And I don't think Harry would be wanting to trade California for the UK. I think he's very happy. He made it very clear when he left England. On the plane, he said he was on the Freedom flight, and he has a lot of bad memories of the times that he spent in the United Kingdom, and I think he's happier here. You can see Harry is evolving, his dressing, the way he speaks, you know, what he does. You can see Harry is a changed man, and I think California looks good on him. So that's just my opinion, okay? So I'll be giving you guys a lot of feedback as the day goes by, what is happening with Meghan's new jars of jams and what is going on in the Royal Beach, okay? So look out for my little videos as the days and the day goes by, literally. So I'm going to be doing a lot, okay? As I said, when it rains, it pours, and this is my new setup right now. I got this table. I'm always thinking of trying to evolve. So I got this table, and you know, it can go into different heights. And yes, this is me now. This is my new setup and my new background, and so on. So take care, everybody. Love each and every one of you guys, and we're gonna have a lot to talk about. Bye.